Hello and welcome. I'm really glad you joined today for the core class. So the core class, not just about the abs that are going to be stabilising us, but also going to be the ones of the instigator, the ones that actually are going to generate that movement, things like sit-ups and twists and turns. And the other ones, obviously the core ones, more stabilisation so we can do it correctly and safely. I'm going to be using a 6 kilogram weight today and a set of 3 kilogram weights. And I'm also going to be using a long band. And with the band ones, not absolutely necessary to use a band, it will just be able to use that resistance to make the core work even harder. You'll need enough room to move about in, and a mat to be getting on the floor, a water bottle. Our rounds are going to be 50 on, 10 off for 8 minutes through, and then we'll go on to the next 2 exercises. So you'll be just swapping really quickly between those 2 exercises. I've devised it so that is the way that you can do it. Okay, so a fair chunk of work to do, so let's get started. We're going to do that warm up and we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's bring those knees up. Rainbow over with the arms already. I can feel that tension on my abs, my rib cage down and in, my abs pulled in, my hip flexors are working to get those knees up. Lovely, good. Over the top. Now I'm going to do a kick out, little kick out, side to side. Just getting those arms moving. That'll be good. I'm going to go with one leg only. Just get that kick out. Okay, the other leg. Yeah, give me that up with the arms. I'm going to come over the top, little over the top. Already my rib cage down and in. There's tension on my abs. Across the front, a little cross. And already I'm turning on my hip, working my obliques. Good, shoulders back and down. I'm going to go into a step touch. Okay, out and back. Use that upper half. Feel that the core is in control here. Pulling back with those arms. I'm grabbing that air. I'm driving those elbows back. I'm making it a strong movement. I'm coming up on my toes here in the middle. Up on my toes. Nice and loose with the arms. Opening out those ankles. The other way, bring it in. Good. Nice big circle. I'm going to walk forwards, little walk. Just dropping through those thighs. Lovely. We'll be using the legs first into what's going to be a kettlebell swing. I'm going to be using weights, not a kettlebell. On the other side. Just dropping it down. Yeah, feeling it in the thighs. Get me that drop. Pushing back up. I'm going to go into a leg curl. Leg curl. Stretching out the front of those thighs. Using my hamstring to get that foot right up. Kicking the bottom there. Elbows driving back strong. My pecs. Get my arms across. I'm going to double that up. So just double it up. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. 4 more doubles. 2 more. Lovely, good. I'm going to take a lean forward here. Push your bottom back. Nice straight back. Coming up, straight legs. And then coming up. This time I'm going down over, straight, and then drop it. Now you've got straight legs, so really keep your zip and hollow on the way up. Drop back. Lovely, good. Little roll, come back underneath you. Using your hip flexor. Circle that leg. Back in underneath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And well done, lovely, good. Okay, just give a little shake out. We're ready to go. I'm going to show you your first 2 exercises. I'm going to be using my sets of 3, so 6 kilogram weight in all. The kettlebell swing, I'm out wide, that kettlebell swing, and of course my abs help me all the time to keep with that. Nice and upright the whole time, don't let those weights take you over. You can have your band on the next one. So again, we've got 8 to get through, so again you can do one leg and the other. The band, important to keep it nice and straight like this here. I keep my L at my elbows. There, come up, give me that lift. So my core's really working for me here, my rib cage down and in, and then I go back, tension on the abs the whole time with those elbows. Okay, you can leave your band there, get ready to go. You can do that without the band, obviously. You can do it with a set of weights if you haven't got a band there. But otherwise, we've got that tension. Okay, are we ready to go? I'm just about to put that timer on for you. Here we go, 50 seconds on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're down. Pull back up. Lovely, good. So long arms, and then pull back. My back stays constant the whole time. My glutes are going to get me up. My rib cage is pulled down and in. Belly button pulled into my spine. Nice open hollow on between my hips. And I get that good stance each time. Lovely, good. You've got 20 seconds left. And then you've got 10 seconds to grab that band. We're coming down to single figures now. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm going to choose a leg. Goes into that band. The bands come up from the bottom. I've got my leg in that band. I'm here, back into my lunge. Up, and I get that lift. Back down into your lunge. Come up and squeeze. All those good things about that lunge. I'm dropping down, got my shoulders over my hips. I'm not leaning forward with that band. Keep the L on the whole time. Lovely. You will feel that your heart rate is coming up, using the arms and legs at the same time, and our core helping us to do it correctly. Good. Good job, we've got 10 seconds left now. Stay with me, up. 3, 2, 1. I can leave the band there for next time. My second of my kettlebell swings, nice and wide, abs pulled in. Yeah, give me that squeeze back at the top. Not letting those weights take you forward with it. I'm keeping a good stance the whole time. Pulling back. Good work. Now down to 10 seconds. Stay with me. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Well done. On to the next leg. So again, they thread up from the bottom, so they're fairly even. Here, I'm dropping down to my lunge. I get my lift, and I come up. So I've got that little bicep curl at the end, but I'm up nice and straight. And my other leg has really had to squeeze me up here and keep control of that core, abs pulled in, my glute working for me on that standing leg, my front of thigh on the other leg as I get that drop down, over halfway now, up. Good, push. Feel that heart rate coming up, arms and legs. Keep that tightness on that band. Lovely, just looking ahead, keep your balance. 3, 2, 1. And well done. Halfway through our first circuit. Okay, we're down, we're back up, get me that squeeze. Less than 4 minutes left now on this. Keep that concentration up. And give me that squeeze at the top. Make sure your elbows are up shoulder height when you get that squeeze. So again, I'm letting my core work. And my core also includes, obviously, the muscles on my back, upper and lower. So I'm getting that squeeze there. Three, two, one. And good work. Onto that first leg lunge. Here I am. Tightness on those bands. Come up. And then get those elbows forward. Good work. Down, up. Get me that drop down, that lift. Good. And again, that shin parallel to the floor in my lunge. My shoulders over my hips, my core pulled in. There'll only be one more of each of these exercises to finish off your first round. Okay, good job, well done, we're up. Last few seconds now. Keep that tightness on the band, keep that resistance. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Last time we're doing the kettlebell swing on this session. Nice and wide, you're doing good. Up, drop, really get that nice big squeeze from that upper back to get those elbows behind. Not leaning back, but not leaning forward either. Keep it nice and strong through the core. Rib cage down and in each time. Shoulders staying in place on both of these. As we go, get that squeeze back at the top. 20 seconds left now, so you've gone over halfway on this last bit of this kettlebell swing. Here we go, 10. So stay with me, get me that squeeze, keep strong. 5, 2, 1, and well done. Are we ready for our last leg on this lunge? Feeding those bands up from the bottom there, and I'm keeping that tightness on. Working through all of that 50 seconds if we can. Down, up, really squeezing that glute on that up leg. Good, over halfway now on this last bit. You've now got 20 seconds left. Strong right through to the end. Here we go. Low teens into our single figures. Last few seconds now. We'll get one more done. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. We are moving on. I have got a weight. I'm going to pick up that bigger weight from my Russian twist. And then I've got my band. So the Russian twist, legs on or off the floor. And you're going to get that turn. This time, also using the same group of muscles but in a slightly different way. The band, tight grip, the drop back, the pull, the turn. So remember, it's all about that core, then my upper back again being used to get that pull back. So have quite a good strong on there. Knees always bent, try not to straighten them off. Okay, are we ready to go? We're going to do that Russian twist. Okay, Russian twist here. I'm just doing that turn and turn, and I do look at it. Make sure it's just not the arms moving. Do that top half. Now you can, if you want to, have your feet off the floor, but the most important thing is you keep that zip and hollow on. Then I'm using that back, I'm using my obliques to get that twist each time. Good, it's going to be alternates all the way through. One side then the other. One side then the other with my band as well. Lovely, good. Get me that twist. 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, I've got that band. I've got a tightness on that band. Again, it's all about my lower back, keeping it safe. 3, 2, 1. As I come back, I get that bend, and then I come back up again. My heels are on the floor. Good, and then that turn each time. Pulling it back. Lovely, good, get that turn. Again, it's all about the obliques in this, but also my core, keeping control. Using that upper back, which is also part of your core muscles. Lovely, good. Last 10 seconds now, before we start our second round on this. Good work. 3, 2, 1. And well done. I'm back into my V-sit with my heavier weight. I'm just going to use the one big weight for this. And I get that twist. Now really look after your lower back through all that 50 seconds. That squeeze. Legs can be off the floor if you want, up to you. Very good. Coming down to halfway. Here we are, halfway now, through this Russian twist. I'm not hurrying it. I'm getting that down, I'm getting that across. My whole top half, getting that twist. I'm coming down to single figures now. Here we go, 9. That core working for me all that time, that zip and hollow on. 3, 2, 1. Back to my band. Going to take me to halfway through this next circuit. Nice and strong, shoulders back and down, core pulled in, and off we go. Pulling back with that elbow. So make sure it is a good resistance on that band. I've got a lot of the band left over at the top here. If you haven't got a band, you can do that coming back, just pressing your hands together and give me that turn. Lovely, good. So again, you'll still get that twist, you'll still get that work. Good, just elbow to the floor each time. My knees stay bent. Lovely, good. Coming down into single figures now. This is taking us halfway. We've only got another 4 minutes to do on this round. Working that upper back, working that core. 3, 2, 1. I'm back to my heavy weight. I wait till I sit back into my V. Here we go. And I do my twist each time. Lovely, good. "30 seconds left now. We'll only have one more of these twists, so make it as good as you can go. That's it, good. Give me that twist. All the time, my zip and hollow is on, my belly button pulled into my spine, looking after my lower back. Just about to come down into single figures. Here we go, 9. 3, 2, 1. And well done. Back to that band. All those Pilates moves that we know so well. We're going to keep that zip and hollow on, and then I pull back and I twist. Here we go. Getting that elbow to the floor, keeping my knees bent the whole time. Getting that pull back from that upper back, so it's helping me again. Here. And then I'm getting that elbow to the floor. My obliques working for me. 30 seconds left. Now we've just got one more of each of these to do. Lovely, good. Pulling it back, getting that elbow to the floor. 2, 1. Good work. Just one more time of each. 2 more minutes and we've finished this circuit. Okay, so here I am, back in my V-sit. Feet can be on the floor. They can also be off the floor, whichever you prefer. Lovely, good. I'm really keeping control. Both of my legs, my lower back, and then that twist as well. 30 seconds left. Last time you'll be doing this in this session. Good, how are we feeling? That's it, get that turn for me. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Last of our band. Think zip and hollow on, then I lean back and then I pull back. Coming up into my V-sit each time. Lovely, good. And get that pull back. Enough tension on the bands to make your top half work for you. That's it, good. Last time we're doing this in this session. So work through to me with the end. There, all the way through, get that elbow down. One long arm. That's it, lovely. Pulling it back. And well done. We are on to the next round. Good work. Okay, on my next round, I'm going to go with a weight over my head. It's going to be a long leg drop. Now, up to you how long those legs drop. I don't have to hold on to this. This is my anchor, my rib cage down and in. Okay, so I can do a straight leg drop or a bent leg drop, like that. Then we're going to leave that weight there. I come over onto my front. I've got one just lighter weight with me, and I'm coming into a wide-kneed incline bridge there. I come up in my bridge, I turn that over, I go down. I come up into my bridge, and I place that over on the other side. So again, it's my core working for me all the time. Lovely, good. So come up, that's where the weight transfers. Okay, you've got that weight above your head. Again, doesn't matter how heavy that weight is, it's about what your legs are doing and what your core is doing to let your legs do that long leg lift. Okay, I'm up. So, single leg drop. Don't rush it. Just feel you can go as low as you can. I've got my abs pulled in. Good. Keep that rib cage down and in. Belly button pulled in. My back is not moving at all. My rib cage is not up, even though my arms are above my head. My abs are pulling my rib cage down to my waistline. There, lovely, good. Just those arms over your head, just holding that as an anchor. Don't have to hold it up. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Coming up and over into that incline. Knees are wide, hip width apart, just to give me that strong position. Okay, here we go. I'm up, I change it over, I come back down. I come up, I change it over, back down. I come up. I'm just placing it each time in that wide-legged bridge. Good, so my core having to work really hard. Keep me nice and straight there, and my hips are not twisting as I get that weight transference over to the other side. Good, just over, right then left. My pecs working for me in this as well. My upper back. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Lie back down on your back for your second time around. Arms over your head. Straight legs or bent legs, it can be here. Remember I said, if you're new to that exercise, or you feel that you can't do a straight leg, you could do a bent leg, go out a little bit further. So again, completely up to you. But what I do want you to think about is what is happening between your shoulders and your hips. My shoulder blades are down, my rib cage is down, even though my arms are over my head. And my back doesn't change angle at all. Just get me that drop. Three, two, one. Good work, well done. Over to your front. Into my incline. Then up. If you feel that you can't get up, you can stay here and just do a transference onto each side. Otherwise, I'm up to do that transference. Then back down again. Then up. Lovely, good. Really feeling it round on my core now. Up. Remember, bottom's always lower than your shoulders. Up. Lovely, good. Into single figures now. Last few seconds left. Take us halfway through this circuit. 3, 2, 1. And well done. Back onto our back. So still, my abs working for me. Same set of abs that work when I do that face down one as well. Okay, get me that little drop. Rib cage down and in. Belly button pulled into your spine. And then the zip and the hollow on as well. All those abs helping me. Lovely, good. You'll only have one more of these leg drops. Good, that's 8 minutes of work. With that very brief 10 seconds to get into the position. Okay, here we go, we're up. Into my incline, I've got my weights here. Okay, come up, I transfer it over. I go back down. I come up, and then transfer that weight for me. Lovely, good, nice and strong here. Good, get me that lift. Transfer that weight each time. Lovely, good. You've only got 2 minutes left of work after this. One of these and one of the ones with your hands over your head. 3, 2, 1. Are we ready for our last 2 minutes on this circuit? Okay, here we go. Single leg drop. Last time we're doing this in this session. Be able to really feel it now, round about that rib cage with those abs being pulled down and in. That's it, they might feel a little bit more tired this time. Good work. Just give me that drop. Dropping that down. Three, 2, 1. Good work. I'm up and across. I'm over to my front. The last of my incline bridges on this session. Here we go. We are down. Dropped in through. Okay, I'm up. I do that transference. I come back down again. So again, each time it's controlled, up and do that transference. Yep, nice and strong. Little bit of a bend at my elbow all the time, just to keep that little bit of flexibility and that core control. Yeah, how are we doing? We're coming up. And drop. That lift. Last few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And we have finished that circuit. Good work. Let's give a water break here. And then we're on our last circuit. Good work. On my last circuit, I'm going to be using a weight in between my knees. And I'm going to get that reverse curl in. Remember the one I said about some abs are the instigator? So here it is. That curl in, and then I'm going to get a little drop out. So both of my abs types of stabilization and that contraction. And then I'm going to do a full body exercise. It's going to be low here, head is forward. Try not to pull yourself too much up on the bands, but you can use the band up to the top here, sitting up very, very tall, and then using my stabilization to get that kick off on my triceps. So it's the roll up into those bottom bones, and then that kick back. This time it's a half circuit in that we're only going to be doing it 4 minutes through instead of the 8. Okay, are we ready? Pick a weight. You can go heavier or lighter than your 3 if you want to. Rest on my top half. I get that curl in. Then I get that drop out. Lovely, good. Especially on that drop out. You probably feel it again because it's the same group of muscles we're doing for that dropping of the legs. Lovely, good. And also that incline bridge. It's all about that sort of rib cage area, my middle section here, being able to keep under control. That's it, lovely, good. Just training those muscles, especially hip to hip there, tightening up, giving us that flat tummy that we want. Okay, lovely, good. Bringing it in and drop down. Remember, this section you're going to be doing it twice, so just that 4 minutes. Good work. Are we ready with that band? We just start from sitting. I roll through with my zip and hollow on, roll through all the way down till my shoulders hit the floor. Then I come back up again. I sit up nice and tall, and I use my own resistance there to get that drop and get that tricep kick back. Lovely, good. I'm coming up, nice and tall, shoulders back and down, and really kick back with that band. Lovely, good. I'm getting my elbows straight each time. As every tricep that I do, it's about that straight elbows. That's it, good. Can you feel that tension? My knees are always bent. My feet will just travel with me. Dropping in with me, and then coming back out and up. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Onto my back. That weight, a little bit of inside thigh, working for me as well. A curl in, a drop out. Just 2 more minutes left of work here. You've done really good. There, those abs getting a really good workout. And get me that drop. That core stabilizing me all the time to let me do those exercises correctly and safely. getting that roll out. And good work, well done. Here we go. It's our last 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I get that slow roll down. Then I come back up again to get me that kick back. Lovely, good. Really feel you're sitting on your bottom bones by there and you've got a lovely straight back. And I'm working off my core here to get that kick back nice and strong. Really use resistance on that band. You can hold those bands at the end if you've got a very tight band. Get me that roll up, get me that kick back. Three, 2, 1, and good work, well done. I'm bringing you off that timer, you can hold on to that band, and we're going to just change that music down to something slower, and we're on the floor with that band, and we're here with that pull in. Lovely, good. Just feel that you can pull it in a little bit further. And then I'm going to change over those legs. Lovely, good. Those first 2 exercises especially, our hamstring and our glutes did work for us. Okay, I'm just going to look at that band. That leg goes down, I come up. I'm going to stretching out my glutes, but also my upper half as well. In that I'm coming up nice and tall. Glute stretch goes across. Then my oblique ab to get that turn. Staying up nice and tall. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to come down. I'm going to change that leg over onto the other leg, coming up nice and tall, and get me that turn. So again, I can feel that stretch going down over my obliques there, but also through that glute as I get that knee going across my midline, and I'm staying up nice and tall to get as much of that stretch as I can. Lovely, good. I'm coming into the front. I'm going to come on to a box position here, and I'm going to do that cat-cow. So again, I'm just going to zip and tip and come up, stretch between the shoulder blades. They had a lot of work to do today on that upper half. Look between your legs there. Then I come down, I look at the mat, I drop between my shoulder blades, and I push back, and I do the whole thing again. Zip and tip and come up, look through your legs. Really feel that you've arched out over that back, you've really got that nice stretch through that core, and then drop down. Elbows just soft. Lovely, good. Coming back into the centre there. I'm going to do a downward dog here, but I'm going to walk my hands back and really feel that you're concentrating on that upper squeeze as well. That squeeze that you did for me, now going to be a stretch out. So pushing your heels of your palms into the floor. Feel that you're getting that height, bottoms coming back and up and back over your heels. Lovely, good. And I'm just going to walk through the feet. All the time getting that upper back stretch. 3, 2, 1. Both heels go down. I walk back with my hands. My legs are still straight. You can have them slightly bent if you want to, because I'm going to come up with my legs straight. So really keep your zip and hollow on. Help it just do that. Almost what feels like a double dead leg lift up to the top. Good work, well done. I'm going to do that reach up and over my rib cage, coming away from my hip. Then the other way, getting that lift. Lovely, good. Then just a little up and over, and then remember, flat of palm to get that push, and it will really stretch out those obliques down on that side, front and back. Lovely, good. And then on the other side. Good, nice and hollow still on. I'm going to do a little swoosh down, arms just loose, come up, nice and tall, and then down that again. Last time, up and over. Okay, lovely, coming down, remember getting that deep breath in, and then squeezing through my abs, just get that air out. Very well done, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, it was intense on those abs, but again, with my core helping me, I can really do that correctly. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Any comments, please leave them, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye for now.